Y'all be saying y'all want all this shit, but can you just imagine this? You have to pay the rent, the electric, the water, every trip that y'all go on. You got to make sure the savings account straight. You got to buy the crib. The gas in the cars got to be valid. The insurance got to be valid. Her hair got to be valid. Nails got to be valid. The kids got to be taken care of. And you can't even get on the game that night. Oh my goodness, bro. I would lose my mind, bro. That's like, you're working to die. You're working. All your money is going to your family and you don't get nothing. You might not even get no meow meow when you feel like it. Oh my God. You probably don't even get a home cooked meal. She probably Uber eat everything. Damn, that shit sounds so miserable, bro. Y'all.
I don't care how you try to flip it and twist it, whichever route you want to take. Ain't nothing for free, right? I don't care if you go the paid route, the working woman route, or if you go the married route. You're gonna pay. And I've told you this. I've made several videos on this, but it seems like men still don't get it. Men clearly don't get it, right? Men don't get it. Married men pay the most and will continue to pay the most. And for you guys who think otherwise, you're lost in the sauce. You're delusional. You don't understand how things work. You don't understand how economics work. My guy in the video just broke it down for you. Listen, most of you are too damn broke. Too damn broke, too, economically disadvantaged to be married in the first place. Most of you don't deserve a wife. Most of you don't deserve to be in that kind of predicament until you get your stuff together. Huh? Most of you don't deserve a wife. Most of you can't afford to upkeep a wife. Listen, I remember this conservative guy I was talking to. He wanted a conservative woman. He wanted a wife. He wanted her to stay home, this, that, and the third. And I was talking to him, and I'm like, okay, that's cool and all, right? That's cool and all. How much do you think that will cost you, sir? Well, if she she just like me, she love me, and she's willing to ride it out. And I just looked at him and I shook my head. I'm like, bro, listen. One thing y'all need to understand about the after pill. Listen, I've said this plenty of times and I continue to say it, right? I would tell the truth, the complete truth, so help us God, okay? Listen, I don't believe in none of that struggle love. I don't believe that a woman should, be with a man who can't provide. I don't believe that a woman should be with a man who can't do anything for her. I don't believe in it, right? I don't believe in it, right? As many of you know, I have a daughter. What do I look like marrying her off to a ninja that don't have nothing going on for himself? What I look like marrying her off to somebody who don't have none of his affairs in order? What do I look like? What do I look like, Boo Boo the Fool? And many of you guys, you want these women out here looking like Boo Boo the Fools, right? Y'all want her out here all dusty and crusty, right? Nails not done, her feet not done, right? Her hair not done. Listen, I remember a lot of you ninjas tried to get on me because I like to pay. Right? I like to pay for the nails I like to pay for the toes to get done. I like a woman to be in her utmost femininity, right? While you guys talking about some, if you paying anything, you're simping. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Well, don't get married. Don't get a wife. Don't get a girlfriend, right? As a matter of fact, don't involve yourself into any kind of relationship, sir. Right? Because a lot of y'all got it all the way misconstrued. A lot of you are so far gone in quote unquote red pill and all of this shit. Some of you are just so far gone that you got life messed up. You don't know how economics work. You don't know how giving and taking work. You don't know what fair exchange is. You don't know how anything work. Right? Y'all just out here just saying whatever, doing whatever, sir. First and foremost, nobody wants you, sir. You stay in the basement, sir. You stay in the basement of your mom's place. You stay in the basement of your parents' place, sir. Let me know when you start paying some bills, sir. You've been staying at your mom's house, your dad's house, your grandparents' house. You've been staying over there since before the pandemic, sir. Still haven't stacked any bread. Still haven't stacked any bread. Still haven't saved any money. You still working at Wally World, ninja. You still working at CVS, Walgreens, ass ninjas. You still working at Kroger, Publix, ass ninjas, HEB, ass ninjas, right? $13 an hour, ass ninjas. You still work at the convenience store, ass ninja, right? You the clerk, ass ninja, right? 3 days a week, ass ninja. But you want to sit up here and talk about what you will and will not do for a so-called wife. Y'all got it messed up and misconstrued. Why would you not? Why wouldn't you want a wife that is in her utmost femininity? Why wouldn't you want the basically almost near perfect wife if you can control that? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Right? Y'all so far gone and that's simping. That's simping. How, sir? How, sir? Explain it to me. How is it simping? Explain it to me in the comment section. How is it simping? Y'all just too far gone. Andrew Tate ass ninjas. Right? Y'all too far gone. Y'all don't really know how anything works. Right? 50-50 ass ninjas. Right? Listen, if you want the wife that you a lot of you claim you say you want, then it's gonna cost. I don't care if you go to the Dominican Republic. I don't care if you go to China. I don't care if you go to the Philippines, Thailand, Russia, Ukraine, England. I don't care, wherever you go, you're gonna have to pay up, ninja. You're gonna have to pay up there. You're not getting around that. See, a lot of y'all want the wife, but you want to remain broke. You want to remain the same. You want to remain the same. You don't want to work hard. You don't want to get out here and bust your ass, but you expect a woman to just sit by your side and just watch you be broke, watch you not progress, right? Watch you sit in front of the video games, and you're not making money from the video games, ninja. You're not a streamer, ninja. You're not a streamer. You playing it for fun, ass ninja. But you expect a woman to just sit right there and what? Look at you like Boo Boo the fool, right? See, y'all got it messed up. What is she supposed to do? Just sit in the house? Y'all don't go nowhere, right? Y'all don't go on no vacations, right? Y'all don't go out to eat, ass ninja. Y'all don't have no kids, right? Don't have no kids, right? She want kids, but you still work at Walgreens, ass ninja. You've been telling her for the past 4 years that you're gonna get it together, ass ninja. Right? Y'all want it your way like Burger King. Y'all can't have it your way. You can't want to have a certain kind of wife and then, not be the certain kind of man that's required to have that kind of wife. It doesn't work like that. A lot of you fat and sloppy as well. Like, come on, I can go on and on. You're not the man that you need to be, but y'all keep saying that you want this kind of wife, you want that kind of wife. Many of you can't afford that kind of wife. Right? What you think, just because she's conservative, just because she's a conservative woman, that she doesn't want to look good? Don't you want her to look like a woman? Right? Or do you want her to look dusty and crusty and fat like your ass? Huh? Y'all need to pick y'all poison. Right? Pick your poison, make a choice, because many of you you're confused. You're confused. Y'all don't even know what y'all want. I keep telling y'all, women cost regardless. Women cost regardless. And if you want the best out of a woman, guess what? You have to pay up. Yep, you are a wallet. Yep, yes sir. You are a wallet. Get used to it. Get used to it. Y'all trying to avoid, well, I'm more than a wallet. Shut up. Shut up and get to work, ninja. Listen, you ninjas want to explore your feelings. You want to explore your emotions, ninja. Go get a friend group, ninja. Go get a friend group of guys, ninja. Go join some kind of group. Join an online group or something, Ninja. You want to talk about your feelings as a man, Ninja? Come on, bro. Y'all way too soft out here. Y'all clearly don't know how things work. Get it together. Right? Just like dude broke down in the video, right? Just like he broke down. Nails, toes, right? Bills, car note, car insurance, right? What else? Food, groceries. What else? You want her to stay home though. I already told you, just listen. If you can't afford, listen. Most of you are not getting the best out of a woman anyway. Most of these women already, they come with baggage. They've already been out here in the streets. They've already been traumatized. They've been, in multiple relationships already. They carrying trauma from their past exes, their past husbands, their past fiance, right? You probably also doing the same thing, Ninja. So everybody carrying on, with trauma and baggage and everything, carrying it on to the next relationship. You're not getting that complete person. You didn't get her at 16, Ninja. You didn't get her at 18, Ninja, possibly, right? Y'all wasn't lifelong childhood friends, Ninja. Watch each other grow up, right? Had a crush on each other since elementary school, Ninja. That's not how your life is. Right? This not a fairy tale, Ninja. So most of y'all not even getting the complete whole woman anyway. But for some reason, y'all's mind is a wired to. You see, I already said y'all don't have a good relationship with money. I keep saying this, and I'm gonna continue to say it. Y'all don't have a good relationship with money. Y'all don't have a good relationship with, or even an understanding of how giving and taking, yin yang, whatever you want to name for, whatever you want to call it, right? Balance. You just expect, you don't want to be that man, but expect her to be that girl. Y'all got it all messed up. Right? Y'all got it all messed up. Listen, we do not stay in an economic time period where many women want to sit back and just sacrifice for the sake of what? Because she thinks you're a good guy. Ninja, no. That's why we're in the 95-5 rule. That's why we on a 90-10 rule. Right? We're past 80-20. We're past 80-20. Welcome to 90-10. Welcome to 95-5. That's what we're on now, Ninja. Right? Y'all sitting around playing around. Y'all getting priced out of everything. Right? Not just dating and relationships. Y'all getting priced out of everything. Everything. Right? You're not saving any money, but you want a marriage? Please tell me how that works. I would like to hear how this works. Right? Let's see. I guess if she don't get her hair done, she don't get her nails and toes done, right? I guess if she can manage to not go out to eat, right? She's a hermit, right? Right? I guess she probably, along with all of that, I guess you don't want her to shave either. She shouldn't get any kind of waxes or anything. Let's see. What else? I guess y'all can't go on vacation for forever, ass ninjas. Let's see, what else? Right? She not supposed to ask for anything, ass ninjas. Let's see, what else? What else you ninjas want? Right? Well, I guess ninja. I guess for her not to be a woman either, ass ninjas. Like what? What else? What else, ass ninjas? What else? Right? Just face the fact that a lot of you ninjas are too broke, right, to be in marriages. I'm sorry, you didn't find you a down chick. I'm sorry. Right? Not too many men get women who are willing to ride with them all the way through, thick and thin, and watch them come up, right? The economy is not built for it anymore. Sorry. The economy is barely built for relationships and marriages nowadays, right? You want a whole family, right? You want 3 kids, ass ninja. You want 3 kids. You want 3 kids and a hermit wife. Make that make sense. I told y'all it cost. I told y'all everything associated. I told you everything associated with a woman cost, right? And I don't trip about that. I don't trip about it. It just is what it is. it is what it is. It's always been that way, right? That's why hypergamy exists. That's why many of those concepts exist, right? Which man is the best possible suitor that can take care of me and an offspring, right? Many of you just aren't that best possible suitor, right? Many of you don't even, first and foremost, many of you don't even have the genetics, so you need to be out here working hard and get into the money, get into the bag. Many of you don't have the gift and gab of looks, right? Many of you don't have something that women will look at and be like, oh my God, I want you. You don't have the magical ovary tickler, right? You don't have the ovary tickler, ass ninja. You don't have the ovary tickler, right? Pause. No diddy. You don't have the ovary tickler. So many of you out here looking like Bob the Builder, ass ninja. Out here looking like Bob the Builder, right? Jorge the Welder, ass ninja, right? Y'all out here looking like what? But then expect to get what? Just this wholesome woman. Nah, y'all getting leftovers, ass ninja. You want to work that regular ass job. You don't want to move up, right? You don't want to build. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to further your knowledge. You don't want to further your skills, right? You don't want to maintain a woman. Okay, you're gonna get a fat slopaloposaurus, right? A fat slopaloposaurus. That's what you get. That's what you deserve, ninja. That's what you deserve. Listen, I'm sick of you broke ninjas. I'm sick of all of y'all, really. I'm sick of all of y'all, really, because y'all always talking about, oh, what I want. Yeah, women should do this, women should do that. Well, why should they listen to you? Right? Why should they listen to you? Right? You look how you look. You don't even take care of yourself. You ain't out here trying to build. You're not out here trying to get to the money, right? We all know the economy is, hard on everybody right now. It don't matter what kind of money you making. We understand that. Everybody understand that, but still, you still not trying to get to anything. But see, a lot of y'all got it messed up. Y'all think a woman just supposed to settle. You think the kind of woman that you want is just supposed to settle. Sir, it doesn't work like that. It don't work like that. I know you used to fairy tales. I'm sorry that you grew up all your life watching Disney fucking Channel, ass ninja. I'm sorry you grew up watching Nickelodeon every day, all day, ninja. I'm sorry. But this not Nickelodeon, this not Disney Channel, this not Rapunzel, whatever the story name is, Snow White, Beauty and the Beast, right? Y'all think she's supposed to settle? Nah, sir, no, it doesn't. And like dude said, yeah. Look, for the guys, and I can't speak on everybody, but for the guys who don't have the money, yes, it is miserable. It absolutely is miserable, but it's not miserable for the guys who can afford to do so. It's not miserable for the guys who can maintain her. Now, I can't all the way speak on that, right? I can't all the way speak on it. Everybody, it depends on. It's a case by case scenario. It's on a case by case basis. Right, but a lot of you think you want to jump into a marriage. You think you want to get into a marriage. Y'all have no accountability, right? You're not disciplined. You have no responsibility, right? Don't know what responsibility is. Don't know what accountability is. But you're supposed to be responsible and accountable for a whole family. Ninja, please. Ninja, please. You're supposed to be accountable and responsible for a whole family, but you can't even. Y'all ninjas can barely wipe your ass right. You still got the little tissue. You still got the little tissue balls in between your butt crack, ninja. You don't even know. Y'all still don't know how to wash your butt properly. Y'all still not getting up under there, right? You need to wear a diaper, ass ninja. Y'all ninjas need to wear diapers. You still kids, ninja. Y'all still kids, little boys, but want to sit up here and talk about what a woman should be doing, how she should maintain herself. Ninja, just say you don't have it, ninja. Just say you don't have it. Get you a chick that is easy for your budget to maintain. But y'all sit up here and talk about, oh, that woman don't look good. She looks good for you, ninja. She a Slopaloposaurus. Yep, I agree. She a Slopaloposaurus. That's your Slopaloposaurus. That's what you deserve. You deserve a Slopaloposaurus. She don't need no maintenance, right? You don't have to pay no gym membership because she don't go to the gym, right? You don't have to pay for no makeup, no nothing, right? Just take her as is, right? A fixer upper, right? Not even a fixer upper. It's an abandoned house, ass ninja. It's an abandoned house. That's what some of you deserve, right? We gotta start calling men out, bro. We got to start calling men out. We got to start calling out the BS. We got to start calling out everything. Because too much has gone on. Too much has gone unsaid, right? Everybody got everything to say about everything, but you not even putting in the work. Right? You can't even you can't sit out. You can't sit outside like this, ass ninja. You can't sit out like this. You can't sit outside like this. Right? But got everything to say about everything. Yes, a woman costs, right? You got to pay for everything. If you want that traditional conservative, right, woman, right? Like how many of you say, but then at the same time, you want to go 50-50. You hoping that can you pick up? Can you do this? Listen, if it's not an emergency, right? You're not in a certain phase of your life where you just hit a downturn, right? Listen, ninja, it's not happening. It's not happening. I already told you about women who have to go into work. I already told you ninjas about women that have to go into work. Listen, I'm not saying all. You got to put out that disclaimer. I'm not saying all, but a good portion. You stay in America, a good portion. You stay in the UK, England is a good portion. You stay in the West in general is a good portion. It's a good portion. If she has to go into work, best believe somebody trying to get in her guts. Best believe somebody trying to get her number. Best believe somebody is flirting with her. She may not be doing anything, She might not be doing anything, but guess what? She's under a bunch of men. She's under a bunch of men's authority, right? You got Chads and Tyrones in there trying to hit that bottom, trying to get that throat, trying to get that goat throat, that got 3,000 from her, yeah. That little thing that you like, yeah, they trying to get that from her. Yep, They're trying to get that from her. But you think it's all cool and dandy. Okay, y'all gonna see. Right? Half y'all are not dealing with women on a regular basis anyway. Right? Y'all not dealing with women on a regular basis anyway because y'all out here talking about some 50-50 ass ninjas. Y'all out here talking about you don't need that. She don't need to get her nails done. Why? She don't need the makeup. Why? How? Why, Sway? How, Sway? How? Y'all want woman to be woman again. Y'all want women to be women again, but y'all what are y'all doing? Y'all want women to be women again, but you don't want them. They can't pay for nothing. You don't want to take them on dates, right? Y'all don't want to go to the top of the line restaurants. Y'all don't want to stay in top of the line hotels. Like, what's going on, ninja? Yeah, it costs, right? If you don't want to deal with women, just go be a hermit. Go be a hermit then, ninja. Go be a hermit. Right, don't deal with women. Don't talk to women. Go. As a matter of fact, I think they need monks out there in the Himalayas, ass ninja. I think they need monks out there. So if you don't want to deal with women and you want to, go be a monk or something, ass ninja, right? You really want to go MGTOW, ass ninja, right? You really want to go monk mode, ass ninja, right? I think they need some in the Himalayas, ass ninja, right? I think they need some out there, ninja, right? You don't want to do anything, ass ninja, right? Right, go to the Himalayas, go catch you a plane, right? You ninjas can't even afford a plane ticket. Right? You can't even go out to the Himalayas and be a monk. That's a damn shame. You can't even afford the plane ticket to get out there to the Himalayas, ninja. You can't even afford nails and toes, ass ninja, let alone a plane ticket over to the eastern side of the hemisphere, ass ninja. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Listen, it costs. Most of you, it's just an unfortunate truth, especially for younger men. Most men are they're not in the best predicament to even be taking on a woman, to be taking on a family, right? To be taking on that kind of responsibility. I understand that economic factors do play into, what's going on. I understand that the job market, the economy is not structured right now to listen to moving forward from now on into the future, right? Much of our economy is not going to be set up, for families, not for one parent to be, staying at home while the other parent goes to work, right? Most people are not going to be able to do it, right? You're going to have to put your kids into the public indoctrination camps. You're going to have to, right? And, you know, that's an unfortunate fact. So you're going to repeat the same old cycle, right? Your kid's going to grow up and be indoctrinated, just like many of these dumbass kids out here nowadays they have no discipline, no knowledge, right? They're probably the smartest, dumbest generations I've ever seen, honestly. The smartest, dumbest. And when I say smartest, we have all the technology available, but they're some of the dumbest because they think they know everything, but they really don't know anything. Right? So you're gonna put your kids into the public indoctrination camps. If you do have kids, your woman is gonna go to work. She's gonna work half the death just like you. Right? Y'all are not gonna be able to pay attention to the kids. Y'all are not going to be able to pay that much attention to the kids because both of y'all are going to be at work, right? They got to go to daycare. They got to go to the public indoctrination camp. So you can't even raise them fully in your control in the first place because you got outside influences, right? And then you still not going to be able to afford, you know, many of the things, especially if you're not trying to move up in life as ninja, right? So it's a lot of things going on. But for the most part, young men, you know, y'all down and out. Gen Z, y'all down and out. Right? Gen Alpha, oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Anyway, make sure you like this video, subscribe, share this video, comment. You know, I know some of y'all ninjas want to debate. Oh, you still simping, you still paying. Yep, I do pay. Yep, I'm gonna pay for it all. Just like I wanted when I did the videos, when I went to Twin Peaks and I wanted the girls on the videos, guess what I did? Right? We're not doing anything for free. Guess what? I paid them out. And I said, hey, you know, do a little video, take a little picture. Right? Here's some money. Here you go. Boom, boom, boom. What's y'all cash apps? Y'all want to do everything for free. Y'all think y'all deserve something for free. No, that's not how life works. You take, you give. You take, you give, ninja. But instead, y'all think y'all supposed to get the wife. Y'all think y'all supposed to get the lifestyle. Y'all think y'all just supposed to get all this stuff. Listen, I used to think like that when I was younger. Listen, you got to grind. I'm still grinding. I'm still out here in the field, still stacking, still getting to where I need to be. But y'all think y'all just gonna get to where you want to get, just what? It's gonna be handed to you? The woman that you want just gonna be handed to you? You want an 8, a 9? You think that you're gonna look how you look and be working where you work? You work at Walgreens, ninja. You think you're gonna get an 8 because at working at Walgreens? The only time I've seen a bona fide 8 or 9 with the dude, and you know, he appears to be, you know, not in the best place economically, is when they're really young. And I'm talking about anywhere between 17 and maybe 22. 17 and 22. By the time that chick turns 22, if she figured out the game, listen, she left you, ninja. She left you gone in the wind, right? She done figured out her worth. She done figured out how much her beauty is worth. Oh, she on to the next one, right? If she hasn't monetized her beauty already. So, man, I made this video for you ninjas who think, you know, y'all just gonna get it for free. Y'all think marriage is free, right? Y'all think, oh, she's a Christian ass ninja. Oh, she's a Christian ass ninja. Man, that don't mean anything. She's Islamic ass ninja, right? That don't mean anything. Right? That don't mean anything. They still need to get their toes done. They still need their hijab ass ninja. Right? They still need their coverings, right? You want the cootie cat to look squeaky clean, right? She need the wax, ninja. She need all that done, right? You like her when she looks all pretty and done up. She need her makeup, ninja. Y'all get it together, man. And that's an after pill. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.